Colin Gracia, this is your first time with Right Side Broadcasting Network. So good to have you.
But again, we are in Nevada today.
President
Sunset Park for a big California last night for a big fundraiser and talking about how they're really getting out and pushing for the Hispanic vote. There's a big initiative being launched today for Hispanics and Latino Americans. We'll talk to some people about that here in just a little bit.
I am out here in the political jungle listening to all this crazy. So let's take a little bit more of a listen. But that first little intermission was to show you how I can hypnotize you. No, I'm just messing. It's just a little audio clip they messed up. They just had that first. But just let's listen to some realness though, okay?
People at home, we have some signs set out for people to read and probably buy or purchase whenever they want to. So it's just a bunch of signs that say things like do not follow others like sheep. A nation of sheep will regret a government of wolves. Wake up and save America. Vietnamese for Trump 2024. Take America back. The government you elect is the government you deserve. A quote from Thomas Jefferson. You get what you vote for. Wars, new slaves, high inflation, gas prices, crime and homelessness, higher mortgages, food shortages. Enjoy the communist demon rats utopia is what that says. Going on further down the line, it says Democrats don't want to impeach Trump to save America. They want to impeach Trump to stay out of prison. Keep following along with me here. Today we have politicians that don't seek office to benefit our communities and country, but to seek personal gain by selling out their countrymen. Justice in America is dead. We firmly believe that as well, especially on the heels of what happened in New York City. People are more powerful than politicians if they exercise their right. And also politicians are people's servants, not people's masters. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
What is your name and where are you?
Some of the things you hear from them are absolutely hilarious and absurd and crazy, and it's just magic. You gotta love it. But here's some more.
Servants, not people's masters. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
What is your name and where are you from?
I'm American patriot. I'm from California.
Okay. And so is this your first rally, or do you come to rallies often with these signs?
Often. But this is the first time I'm honored to meet
RSBN.
RSBN, sorry. Thank you for your loyalty to our country.
Absolutely. That's why we are here, is because we love our country and we are loyal.
Remember, President Roosevelt said, patriotism means to stand by the country, not by the president or any public official. We are living in the time not left versus right. We are living in
It even seems like she understands that you have to put the country over a man.
the time wrong versus right. The evil versus humanity. Thank you.
It really is. It's evil versus good and wrong versus right. When you put these signs out, what is the response from the people standing in line?
I think I like it. I think they like it. And many want to take picture. But you know what? The founding fathers taught us a well-informed citizen is the best defense against tyranny. I risked my life to escape from the communists. I understand what is going on in America now. People keep saying, I know, we know, but they do not understand the difference between knowing and understanding. Knowing means repeating from hearsaying or from brainwashing or from indoctrinating. Understanding means we living through or experience.
This might very well be the scariest encounter so far on the Magic Trip. So let's take a look at this one.
This young lady over here, what's your name?
Janice.
Janice, what brings you out today?
I was excited to come out here today because I'm a big supporter of President Trump. I have been since he was on The Apprentice. I am a teacher, so I have a close connection as a teacher to President Trump because when I did my student teaching, the teacher I was with, she knew everything about Trump and taught me about Trump, and next thing I know, he was president. And I am actually now very fortunate to be at a very good school that we actually teach the Constitution to our students. We actually actually teach civil disobedience to our students. And we need to bring our schools back, and we need to get back on track with our curriculum and our education and have a pro-American curriculum in this country and stop giving communist ideas that are taught in the traditional public schools.
That's so, I mean, that's incredible. That is stuff. As a teacher, I'm interested to know, what are the most important issues affecting the school system? Obviously, there's the agenda being pushed by the left with, critical race theory, the woke stuff that's poisoning the children. So how do we combat against that as a teacher?
Well, the number one things that I saw, I'm an English teacher, is we need to teach handwriting. Handwriting is so important. You cannot read the founding documents if you do not know how to read cursive. There's a reason. There's a reason why slave owners in the South did not teach their slaves how to read and write. So we need to teach our kids how to write. We need to teach them cursive. Get them off those computers because it rots your brain. They are not good for you. It's a tool, not a substitute for a teacher, not a substitute for writing. They need to know how to have discourse. They need to know how to have conversations. They need to know how to react with logic and critical thinking and not emotions. They need to know how to read. Bring back classical literature. Bring back Nathaniel Hawthorne, Milton. Milton was a Republican. Maybe that's why they don't want you to read Paradise Lost, written back in the 1600s. Ask yourself questions. Kids need to know how to read. They need to know how to write. They need to know good, strong math skills. We're building skills on sand, and it's crumbling because they don't have foundation. They don't have skills. They don't know how to talk.
And also, you're talking about teaching English, teaching handwriting.
Foundation. They don't have skills. They don't know how to talk.
And also, you're talking about teaching English, teaching handwriting. Many illegals are now flooding into our country. They don't know English. They don't assimilate. They don't understand our values, our Constitution, our way of life. And that's been obviously a disaster for our country because you have these people in many cases voting, and they wind up voting for people who are selling out our country to China and to other places. So what you said is so true. What school, could I ask what school you teach?
I'm not allowed.
Okay, that's fine.
And I remember my one professor said, always remember there was never supposed to be a national federal Department of Education, which was instituted in the 1980s. Each state is supposed to be responsible for educating their own citizens, so we need to get rid of the Department of Education at the federal level.
Well, Janice, you are leading.
Thought I was lying. You did.
Glendale.
I think tens of thousands of people. I mean, this line goes on for, I'd say, over a mile long. I mean, you're familiar. You're a native of Las Vegas. Have you ever seen a crowd this large for any event?
Not for any political event, especially. One of the biggest venues here is entertainment, and this actually tops even the entertainment venues.
Wow.
I saw a woman that was getting signatures for voter ID, and she said she needed 140,000 to get it on the ballot, and she had picked up 60,000 today.
Wow. Unbelievable. Well, that's why the state is shifting red, and it's shifting red decisively. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your story. God bless you. God bless all the Nevada Trump supporters coming out today. We have to make it too big to rig. As you said, we got to make this election too big to rig because that's the way we're going to win in November.
Yeah, Biden's going to play the games he always did with ballot dumps, mail-ins, hundreds of thousands of duplicates, weeks to count them, when Columbia can count them in one night.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. It was so nice speaking with you. I know you got to catch up to your wife over there. We're going to swing back over to Vanessa. Right.
Beat these people. Now I try to be dramatic here, but it's been a hard fight. These people